So what happened during the healing and post-healing was absolutely nothing like what I expected. It was life-altering. My physical cyst was dissipated largely, and more than anything, the pain around it completely disappeared. And what I realized was how much of a deep emotional rooting it had, and how this was really the physical manifestation of a spiritual problem for me, a soul level problem. The healing was both physically and spiritually purifying, and what it ended up unlocking for me was a whole series of spiritual awakenings. It started with, again, my physical healing and my physical awareness to what was happening to my body and how my body was processing all the stress and all of the spiritual denial I was holding. But eventually it led to me opening up to spirit by way of oracle, by way of channeling. And it really unlocked for me a connection, a deep spiritual connection that I did not have before.
So walking in the door here at Spirit and Soul taught me, if anything, that my soul is my compass. And when we don't follow our soul, we can feel lost, and it's usually the reason we do feel lost and unsupported. So to be able to learn what it truly means to follow your soul then allows you to kind of have this light about you, and when you start to feel fulfilled and you shine your light on everyone else, it's contagious. Like, people notice, people want that too. And I've had people already say to me, they're like, you're so different. I can't explain why. And I was like, I can. Here's why. And I tell them, all about it. And everyone I talk to is like, that's so incredibly beautiful. And they're interested and they want to know more. And they saw in just a few months even how much I've transformed as a person, even with my career, my relationships, and I said it's the support of the community, it's all of the different classes, the workshops, like the feeling like I finally also found a place where I belong and can be my true authentic self made the difference.
I would say if you are, again, open and you're serious about your healing journey, try out Spirit and Soul Studio, see what classes intrigue you, shop around, see if coaching's for you, because this is on a metaphysical level, so things that you wouldn't even think would pose on your health, it would come up here at Spirit and Soul Studio. So I implore others to be open and just enjoy the journey. Don't, be too hard on yourself, and it's a place for healing. We're here to heal and ascend, so Spirit and Soul Studio does that for you all.
Seeing customers' transformation, it definitely is. It feels so good to see it. I can't explain it in words, because it's just an energy. When from their first experience, maybe they come in a little frazzled, the ones that are just really looking for more guidance, and then they either go for an oracle card, or they'll try a class, a Reiki healing session, and I'm always like, how was, and you can tell when they come out of that private room in the back, their energy is just completely different. It just, still the same person, but it's just such a different energy. And I'm like, how was it? And they're like, it's great. They can't even really put it into words, but it's because it's just a feeling. But yeah. So Spirit and Soul, I think it's just such an amazing experience. Everyone that, like I said, the community, not just us, not just because I work here, but everyone, Tiffany, Melissa, our customers even, they're all just so open to trying new things and just accepting kind of new ways of thinking. And I feel like it's such for me personally, it's such a great addition in my life. And I see it just every day, when I'm talking to my family, when I'm talking to my friends, just how much of a different person I am because of it. And I always tell people even when I'm telling my friends about it, they're like, oh, I want to come, I want to come to a class. And it's kind of contagious, the positivity, I would say. It's definitely yeah.